right, 3, 2, 1.
Hold on. Is you going live?
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
Go on. Yeah, the X there before
No, I'm recorded on the phone. So, we rolling.
rolling.
Yeah.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, we're going to turn towards the east, giving our glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors to the elders and the apostles for teaching us this truth. Peace and blessings to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessings to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, hey, we the GMS Memphis Camp, pretty much coming at y'all with a quick and smooth lesson, going into, pretty much only the strong survive, man. Only the strong survive. Can a brother get that, did I put that in our chat? I did, I put it in the chat. Get it out of our chat, get that quote. All of the strong survives, man. Did I put it in there or I put it wrong? I put it in the You see it? Yeah, nah, it's right here. Get that in our chat. Yeah, it's right here. And then read the words from www.chloride.com. We're gonna go into that word under the strong survives, man. That's a heavy word. Heavy quote. Read it loud.
This is from Korah, and it says, what is the meaning of only the strong survive? It said, only the person who is able to face all difficulties which come on his or her way and move ahead, even if he/she fails once and keep trying hard, will move ahead in their life.
So this is a person ultimately who can overcome hardship, difficulties. You see what I'm saying? Tribulations. They adapt like water, man. Like brothers, what brother once said, we gotta be able to move like water. See, water adapts its shape. Whatever object that goes with, that the water is pretty much placed in, it adapts to their shape, man. And here it is, we in the shape of captivity right now, man.
Yep.
We in a bad shape right now. So therefore, we have to do what? We have to rehearse these righteous acts, and we have to keep pretty much pleasing the Lord. Because that's really what this all about, man. It's about pleasing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But before that, brother can go ahead and we're gonna get Sirach too, but we're gonna start out with that give me that Peters, who was brought to this marvelous light. Because the Lord not just gonna let anybody be partakers of his suffering, man. You gotta be called, you gotta be chosen.
Yep.
To suffer for Yahweh Shai is a gift. You got it, bro.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. And it says, but ye are a chosen generation,
Right.
a royal priesthood,
Right.
and holy nation.
And who's that holy nation? Who's that royal priesthood? Ultimately, the Lord's firstborn, like the word of the day. Hey, the Lord's firstborn to be what? Israel. The Lord's true firstborn to be Yahweh Shai. And guess what, man? Hey, we supposed to suffer for the name of Yahweh Shai, man. And the only special nation who has that privilege to suffer for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is Israel, man. That peculiar treasure. That great nation. Keep going, brother.
Finishing up in 1 Peter 2 and verse 9. And it reads, it says, a peculiar people,
Right.
that ye shall show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Right now, though I mention Israel, what it say, they are not Israel, which is all Israel, roughly paraphrasing. Pretty much, man, our people don't have that gift of being enlightened, man, or being illuminated. They don't have that gift to know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, know what the Lord wants, man. Who got that gift? The elect, Baba Bashai. You done with that? Go ahead, jump to is it Peter's? What did it say? The elect. Is it Peter's the 3rd chapter? It's the 3rd chapter where it talks about the elect. Paul wrote unto the elect. Yeah, 1 Peter started Start at verse 2. 1 Peter 1 and 2.
All right, come. This is 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, elect according to the foreknowledge of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
It says,
Make sure you get that in the NLT too.
it says through the sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience.
And what's sanctification? To be pretty much sanctified, to be holy, you know, to be made right, to be free from carnality. You know, we living in a carnal state of world, man. So the only thing we pretty much have to do is do the opposite of what America pushes, man. See, America pushes that you can do anything you want to do. You can worship whatever you want. You can come as you are in the churches. But that's not true, man. When you come and serve Yahweh Shem Shah, hey, you prepare your soul for temptation. You know? Man, we got this Sirach 2 on deck. Keep going, brother.
This is back in 1 Peter 1 and verse 2. It says, elect according to the foreknowledge of Yahweh the Father.
Right.
It says through the sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood.
The sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience, man. Get that hey, you know, get that joint they say she would try you, wisdom will try you through a discipline. Is that in Sirach? Because it say to obedience. Obedience is similarity to discipline, man. Because in order for you to be obedient, hey, you got to be disciplined. You know? This world is a dark world, man. You got to be disciplined. You got to resist the flesh, man. You got to resist that righteous way of living, man. Righteousness way of living. Being that young and reckless spirit. Hey, that's unacceptable, man. But guess what? Wisdom is going to pretty much push that out of you, man. Wisdom is going to knock that shit out you. You got that, John?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Sirach 4. I'll start at 15.
Oh,
it says, whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. Yep, because ultimately, well, we know that this knowledge, wisdom, understanding is the instruction that Yahweh Shem Shah to govern, giving us to govern this whole earth.
Right.
And we brought out what the Lord has called us to be kings and a royal priesthood. So, hey, we're supposed to hearken to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Hey, and that's a heavy office, though. That priesthood ain't just for everybody, man. That's for those who have the spirit of obedience, which we finna get into. Keep going.
And it says in verse 18, if a man commit himself unto her.
And that's what this all about, man. It's all about committing yourself, man. Like you commit yourself to a woman. You know, I love you, baby. I want to be with you. You say all the smooth shit that she likes. Well, Sophia is our actual woman, man, and that's wisdom. So you gotta pretty much please Yahweh Shema Shah. You gotta pretty much please Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know? It say wisdom is not, hey, you can't compare anything to wisdom, not even the woman that you're dealing with, man. This is the truth. This is what you need, man. It say if you cry, wisdom gonna be with you. You know? Like, hey, having wisdom is important, man. Having the knowledge and understanding, the spirit which was given to the elect, according to the foreknowledge, which was beforehand, which was ordained from the beginning, which was in the, what it say, it was with the faithful in the womb. You know, and it's talking about the elect, man. We know how to properly please Yahweh Shema Shah through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, man, his son. He guiding us. Keep going, brother.
Yep, it's Sirach 4 and 16. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and he and his generation shall hold her in possession.
Yep.
Hey, and that's beautiful, because ultimately what Yahweh Shah told us what in Revelations, can grab it real quick.
This Revelation chapter 2, starting at verse 4.
Yep.
Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love.
And Rob, he was making that beautiful point about wisdom being that woman, man. Okay, hey, this is our first love, man. So it's essential that we must come into her, man. And she coming to us, but she's only gonna come into the elect, the righteous. So this back in Sirach 4 and 16 again. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. Verse 17, for at first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline.
Hey, and torment him with her discipline, man. Now we getting somewhere, man. Now we going back to the topic of the lesson, which only the strong survive. Because, man, wisdom is not going to just let you just have her in position and you're not going to change. You're not going to forsake those unrighteous ways, man. You know? What you going to choose? Black culture, or you going to choose being an Israelite, man? You know, your black culture was made up by this devil. So within that black culture is cotton candy, Faygo, watermelon, black family, you know, honey baked ham, you know, weed, twerking, rap music. All that is a part of black culture. That's the niggerism that this so-called white man loves to put that image on you, man. You see, he wants you to be a nigger. He wants you to be without wisdom. But when you come and serve the Lord, hey, brother, hey, you holding anything? You done with that? You know.
It was still some more on there.
Okay, get a little more. Yeah. Give me come to serve the Lord.
And this is Sirach 4 and 17 again. It says, for at first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him.
Hey, bring fear and dread upon him, man.
Hey,
you know, you got it out.
Hey, you see how wisdom come unto you. Like how you said, she ain't just gonna reveal herself unto you just by you just saying, hey, I'm gonna come to serve the Lord, and the Lord just gonna give you knowledge.
Right.
It says she gonna come to you by crooked ways. So it's gonna be a difficult path that you're gonna have to walk with her before she reveal you all of her secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, that's how you're gonna be able to obtain her. Right. You gotta stick with her when she put you through difficult situations, suffering.
Right.
Cause she trying you by your flesh. She's wondering if you're gonna commit to the flesh more, or you're gonna commit to the spirit more, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it says, finishing off, it says, she shall bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her disciplines. And what is discipline? If you get into Google, it says discipline is the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience.
Right, so the Lord is not just correcting you just out of some being a tyrant. No, the Lord is correcting you. If you are an Israelite, a Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, the Lord is correcting you for the betterment of character, man. Because we're going to come into a time where that McChip is going to be implemented, and you have to gear your mind up. You are a soldier, man. You got to gear your mind up, and you got to gear you got to check your conduct, man. Because when that day comes, you don't want to be like the rest of these people, like a chicken with your head cut off, man. Hey, what it say? What the bar always say, bro? Proper preparation prevents poor performance along with faith, man. You don't want no poor performance when it comes to their temptation, man. Because then they're going to mock and they're going to laugh. They're going to be like, man, hey, this the man they wanted to build, but he didn't fucking finish. Say, man. You know? Hey, this the man who built, but he didn't count the cost, man. He didn't step back and say, man, is I'm equipped enough? Is I'm tough enough? Say, that's why I say only the strong survive, man. You know? You done with that?
Finishing off, it says, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. So she's trying us until we can be trusted with this word. As it say in Proverbs, the 1st chapter, how long will you simple ones love simplicity?
Yeah.
See, you got to come back into understanding, stop being a simple ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, living by your crooked ass ways, man.
Right.
But you got it, all right?
Hey, Baba Kashak, get this Isaiah 59 and 15.
This is
Now, you know what? Salaki, hold it.
Yeah, I was
Finish
gonna make
that.
a quick point on that precept that the brother was making. Because really, when you go into wisdom, like the brother was saying, she's gonna try you by your, by her, by the crooked ways. Really, like she's gonna try you in your reason.
The trial of man, right? The trial of man is in his reasoning.
Yeah, like in your everyday life.
Right.
When you got around brothers, that's why brothers always say, you can't just be an Israelite on camera. Like, you got to be an Israelite off camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you're going to get tried. Like, damn, like, what you going to do now?
And that's faith having its perfect works when it's off camera.
Yep.
Now you exercising faith. Now you actually feel it, and it's actually engrafted in you. Now, me and your non-favorite word is harmonious connection. Now you got a harmonious tune with the Lord. Now you're connected. You see? Hey, your walk of life is everything. That's beautiful you said that. Read that, John. Finish it out.
Come on, this First Peter.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, this is First Peter chapter 1 and verse 2. And it reads, elect according to the foreknowledge of Yahweh the Father through sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Right. Hey, because of his stripes, man, because he sacrificed himself on that cross for us, man, once, hey, man, we got mercy, man. So why not go hard? Why not? Why wouldn't the Lord want try you, man? Here it is. I got on that cross, man. I got to make sure I'm dealing with some men that actually going to be actual partakers of this righteousness, of this good righteousness, man. This sincere milk as a newborn baby. You got to be fit for it, man. You know? You got to be a contender. This is a fight, man. This is a battle. You know? Back in Roman, during the Roman times, man, when you had the gladiators, they didn't just pick the weakest links. They wanted the best fights, man. You know? You pay to go see the best of the best shit. So, you know, excuse my French. So, why not the Lord? Art imitates life. You think the Lord don't want the best of the best? That's why he say to the elect, man. See, the elect, hey, they're going to perform faith perfectly. We'll get it in there too, bro.
I'll start at 1 or 2.
2.
This is First Peter chapter 1, verse 2 in the NLT.
Yeah.
It said, God the Father knew you and chose you long ago.
Whew, he knew you and he chose you long ago, man. This was already preordained, man. What it say? You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should bring forth fruit. Now we have a new occupation. Now the Lord ain't just got us being fishers like the apostles was. See, they was when the Lord walked up on his disciples, because they were disciples at that time. When he walked up on the disciples, he said, hey, come with me. I will make you fishers of men. And that's what we doing, man. But we know, hey, when it comes about feeding the sheep, we know that comes with a fight. Not just a fight to get the message out, but also a fight to get right. To be doers of the words ourselves, so we won't be a hypocrite in the sight of men. That's why we got to go through this hell. Because this hell is purifying us. It's knocking out that old nigga up off us, man. That the Lord hates so much, because what he say, carnality, a carnal man cannot please him. A carnal mindset cannot please the Lord. So we got to go through these hardships, man. You got it, brother.
It said, Yahweh the Father knew you and chose you long ago. In his spirit has made you holy.
Right.
As a result, you have obeyed him and have been cleansed by the blood of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. May God give you more and more grace and peace.
Whew, more and more grace and peace, because we need it, man. This hell that we going through is no joke. But we ain't really going through hell. Hell gonna be presented when that big chip come. Right now, we just going through rehearsal. Get Judges 5 and 11 bond. We're gonna drop that. And get anybody got some Rock 2 and 1?
I got it in GNT.
Okay, get in the GNT. We ain't gonna read the KJV. And then you hold James. Nah, hold Hebrews 6 and 12. You got it, brother.
This is Judges chapter 5, verse 11.
Yep.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water.
Hey, that place of drawing waters is America, man. You know, that's how we came over here, man. Slave ships, man. You know? Spiritual exodus out here. Part 2. You got it, brother.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, man. And that's what this all about. Rehearsing the righteous acts of Yahweh Shema Shai. Like the brother Yanah brought out in the definition of discipline. Can you get it one more time, brother? Get that job one more time, man. It said it better than what I'm about to say.
Yep, this is the word discipline from the Google. A noun
the practice
Right.
of training people to obey
The practice of training people to obey. You know?
rules or a code of behavior,
Rules or code of behavior. Keep
using
going.
punishment to correct disobedience.
Using punishment to correct disobedience, because like the scripture say, it was our mind to go astray. How did we end up over here in slave ships? Because of our disobedience. We didn't hearken unto the words of the Lord. So therefore, hey, we got to seek the Lord 10 times harder. And that's spiritual that it say 10 times, because guess what? That's the times that that 10 ain't the exact number, but it's just the mercy that the Lord has extended upon you to keep on rehearsing. You see what I'm saying? What that last precept said in the GNT, it said, "May grace be with you."
Yep.
May mercy, make mercy and what? Mercy and mercy. If that's what it said, brother. What it say? Get it. Go back in it. Read that last little part.
It said, may
Call it and read it so they can know where you at.
this back in 1 Peter chapter 1, just picking off at 2. It said, may,
What verse? Where you in?
it's 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 2, picking off
In the GNT,
in NLT.
NLT.
It said, may God give you more and more grace and peace.
May God give you more and more grace and peace, man. Through Yahweh Shai, we are able to obtain this grace. We didn't deserve it. We didn't do nothing to obtain it. Like the brother went into on class, man, when he asked us that question, what did we do to obtain this truth? We did nothing. We didn't deserve it at all. But now that we have a shot, now that we're gifted, now that it is gifted unto us through Yahweh Shai, from Yahweh Shai, we got no choice but to perform, but to do the duties of a faithful soldier. That's the least we can do. What you got, Yanok?
Hey, I got Proverbs 24:16. It says, "For a just man falleth 7 times and rise up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief." That's ultimately what, going back into the quote we brought out, if a brother could read again, well, it said that only the strong can survive. Because it had a beautiful point in the definition of that quote.
Yep.
Right? And I get it in the NLT while the brother get the quote.
Get that quote in our chat.
Bob Kasha.
It says, what is the meaning of only the strong survive?
Right.
It said, only the person who is able to face all difficulties.
And that's the elect, the Lord's chosen. Okay, that 1/3, you got it.
Which come on his or hers way.
Come on, man. Who gonna be causing this adversity? Okay, Yahweh Shai using what? Hey, Esau, Edom. Okay, but guess what? Keep going.
And moves ahead even if he/she fails once and keeps trying hard, will move ahead in their life.
Come on, man. But guess what? The Lord Yahweh Shai, when he do those things, he put that spirit on his elect to keep going. So this is back in Proverbs 24:16 again in the NLT. It says the godly may trip 7 times.
Woo! That's the spirit. That's beautiful. Cause I was thinking of the righteous man falling 7
That's what I
times.
was reading. Yep.
The water. Okay, so Lock, I don't want to jump your gun, bro.
This Proverbs 24 and 16 in the NLT again. It says the godly may trip 7 times, but they will get up again. So just going back to what that quote, hey, only the strong will survive. But it says in the NLT, finishing on verse 16, but one disaster is enough to overthrow the wicked.
Woo. Hey, Baba Kasha, get there be some that should not see the wide. That's in 2nd Esdras. Yeah, there be some that suffer because we supposed to bring that out last night. You know, I told you to hold it.
And I was just gonna say too, and that show you too that you can't let your sins weigh you down, man. You know, you got to keep moving.
Hey, you got to keep going, man. Say, put out their weak nature. The only way we able to put out their weak nature, the only way the strongs can survive is through sacrifices. Get that John I put in a quote about sacrifices. Growth comes with sacrifices.
This is growth comes with sacrifice. In the AI overview, it said growth comes with sacrifice means that to achieve significant personal or professional development, you often need to give up something, whether it be time, comfort,
I'll read it again. It said, growth comes with sacrifice.
This from the AI overview. Keep going. Growth comes with sacrifices. Keep that in mind.
It said, growth comes with sacrifice means that to achieve significant personal or professional development, you often need to give up something.
You often need to give up something, man. You know, it reminds me of Romans 12:1. If thou come to serve the Lord, nah, that ain't. Romans 12:1 is give thy body a living sacrifice. Get that real quick.
Beseech thee, make thy bodies a living
Get
sacrifice.
that. Yeah, get that. I don't want to butcher it. Hold on to that.
You talking about some rock.
No. Romans 12:1. Because that quote just said something beautiful. Say growth come with a lot
I
of.
got it right here.
Yeah, get it, bro.
It's Romans 12:1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of the Most High Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yup, hey, you gotta offer your body a living sacrifice, man. So now, hey, it's no more sacrificing bullocks, the old sacrifice we used to do with the sheep, the oxen. No more of that. We played with that in the eyes of the Lord. So therefore, now the real sacrifice is yourself, your time, your level, your status in this world. That's another reason why you gotta serve the Lord, man. Paul said, I count this dung. Come on now. Another word for dung is shit. He count his life as shit. Ain't nothing operating real good or ain't no prospering going on if he ain't serving Yahweh by Shema Rashad. That's ultimately what Paul said in a nutshell, man. So anything that's outside of serving Yahweh by Shema Rashad is BS, man. It's a distraction. We gotta stay whole. We gotta stay whole. We gotta keep our eyes single. Yup, it's vanity, man. All right. Keep going on that quote.
It said growth comes with sacrifice means that to achieve significant personal or professional development, you often need to give up something, whether it be time, comfort, certain relationships, or even old habits, in order to pursue new opportunities and reach your full potential.
Hey, that's what this all about, man. Reaching our full potential, man. Tapping into our true power, our true inheritance. But we pretty much gotta take a lot of L's on this side, man. You know what it says. Get that in the scriptures where it say before honor, humility. That you're not gonna judge. The Lord's not gonna judge it because you know His name and you know that you're an Israelite. That's it. You're just gonna get the honor. No, man. You gotta go through the spiritual obstacle courses. I like to call them spiritual obstacle courses. And anybody know obstacle courses be hard as hell. Especially if you went to the army. You know what I'm saying? You had to jump, run, do bear crawl. Hey, even dealing with football. Bear crawl and fucking, lifting weights and shit. Hey, it's a lot, man. It's a workout. But it's ultimately to make you strong, build character, make you a leader. You got it, brother.
God, this is Proverbs 15 and verse 33. And it reads, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility.
Okay, hey, before honor is humility, man. But ultimately what it say, the fear of the Lord. Because we understand, man, that the only way we're going to be able to be consistent in this fight is the fear of the Lord, man. Because we don't want to give up. Get that, no man put his hand to the plow. We don't want to give up, man. If we give up, we die. You got to keep that in mind. If you give up, you die, man. This is a spiritual, Yahweh was like a spiritual crime bosses, man. Not spiritual crime bosses, but spiritual mob bosses, man. All right? Like, hey, in the mafia, you can't just walk up and leave, man. Your life is required. You can't know everybody, you can't know all these good things that's pleasing unto your soul, unto your neighbor, and then think that it's okay to just let go. That's unacceptable, man. That's a weak nature. And the Lord don't deal with no weak niggas, man. Like Apostle Tahar said in his lesson, hey, he hate dealing with weak niggas, man. You can't be weak. You gotta be strong, man. You got it.
This is Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow,
Yeah.
and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
And that plow is that word, man. No man putting his hand to the word and look it back. Here it is, you know the Lord has enmity with the world. You know he hates this world because of the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, even the pride of life. But yet you still hold on to this, man. Why? Be not discouraged, man. When you're going through these trials and tribulations, man, don't look back. Don't be like, well, when I was in the world, I ain't catch no hell. No, when you was in the world, you was in the congregation of the dead, man. You was finna be pretty much presented with death, man. And if it weren't for Yahweh Shah, you know, you would have been out of there. That's it.
Yeah, that was it on that.
Okay.
Second Ezra.
They started at 18.
This is
Can you start it too? Then? We're talking about that. We're talking about
I mean, yeah, you started at 12. You got it, though.
okay.
This is Second Esdras chapter 7, starting at verse 12.
Uh-huh.
Then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful.
Yeah, that's how the Lord ultimately made the beginning, the first world. All right, you got it.
For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit.
Yeah, in the beginning, in the time when Adam, in the beginning, you got it.
If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things,
See, you have to what? Labor to enter in, you got it.
they can never receive those that are laid up for them.
So we can never reach the full potential if we don't never labor for it, man. So the Lord has what the kingdom of heaven set up for us, all these promises, but we gotta labor for it, man. When we fall, we gotta get right back up and keep laboring for it, man. We gotta keep growing. You got it.
Now therefore,
Call
why,
it call the verse.
this is Second Esdras chapter 7, picking up at verse 15. Now therefore, why disquietest thou thyself, seeing thou art but a corruptible man? And why art thou moved, whereas thou art but mortal? Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come,
So the angel was consulting with Ezra. You got it.
rather than that which is present?
So just focus on the things that's present. You got it.
Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things.
Come on, the righteous shall inherit the things. Just elect those the ones who believe, those the ones who do the work, those the ones who keep their hands to the plow, man. You got it.
But the ungodly should perish.
Come on, the ungodly shall perish. Why? Because what it talks about in Proverbs 4, we just talked about when one rough thing comes up, the wicked
It knocks them off.
It knocks the wicked off. You got it.
Picking up at verse
They
18.
more fragile
Come.
because the whole lesson is going to only the strong survive, man. So if you ain't got if your foundation not built on the brick of Yahweh Shai, you most likely gonna get swept away, man. The wolf is gonna come, which is Esau Edom. He's gonna sweep you away, and you're gonna be a laughing stock, man. Especially for those that put their hands to the plow, know the name of the Lord, and look back. Hey, man, you a fucking loser, man. Every day you should feel like shit. I don't give a damn what's going on, man. You came across brothers, man. You was here and you stood on your, con. You was doing all types of shit, man. You know, not to be funny, but to be dead serious, like you was right here, man. But looking brothers in the eye, strong grip. But now you gone, man. You tapped out. You fucking loser. You got it out.
This Second Esdras chapter 7, picking up at verse 18.
There we go.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
Hey, it say nevertheless the righteous shall suffer straight things. This is a requirement. Nevertheless is really saying, hey, however. Preposition. Hey, however, man. When it's all said and done, that we shall suffer, we must suffer. Get Acts 14:22 real quick. Hold it. Just real quick.
This is Acts 14:22, and it reads, confirming the souls of the disciples
Yup.
and exhorting them to continue
Right.
in the faith.
That's what this all about. Continuing in the faith, man. Continuing through trials and tribulations, man. Hey, you gotta be a fucking juggernaut when it comes to fucking hell, man. You gotta run through that shit. That's what makes you a man. What he told what David told Solomon. Go throughout the earth. Hey, show yourself a man, man. And follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shah. Hey, it's a fight, man, to be an Israelite man in this world, man. But hey, I enjoy every minute of it. Keep going.
And it says in Acts 14 and 22, finishing up,
Uh-huh.
and it says, and exhorting them to continue in the faith,
Right.
and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Heavenly Father.
So nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, man. Hey, we going through that straight gate, man. That date of difficulty. I said difficulty. That path of difficulty, man. You know, Salaka, tongue tied. That path of difficulty. We going straight in, man. We ain't going through no window, no back door. We want we want what's ours, and we want to make sure that we obtained it through a good battle. That's how you gotta be, brothers. Gotta be like, man, I want what the fuck is mine, man. Humbly speaking, you know, because we didn't deserve it. But now that we have it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, you just go hard. Keep going on that, John, brother. Colin and read it.
This second Esdras chapter 7, picking up at verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things,
Yeah.
and hope for wide.
Mm-hmm.
For they that have done wickedly,
Wide is the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, that wide is the kingdom of heaven, baby. All right, the kingdom. Something that these people don't even know nothing about, man. Keep going, brother.
for they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things,
Right.
and yet shall not see the wide.
Hey, they ain't gonna go on that first go around, man. That's pretty much what that scripture's saying. They not gonna go on that first go around because, hey, they lowering the law while they yet have liberty. Here it is, they in a time of mercy. They in a time where you're supposed to get the attention of Yahweh Shema Shah. You're supposed to please the Lord. You're supposed to go all out for the Lord. But what niggas doing? Niggas doing whatever they want to do. That's why you 2/3, man, heavy judgment is gonna come onto you because you disobey the word, man. And that judgment is those nuclear missiles. That's the true lake of fire. When those missiles be shot over here, 200 million missiles, you're gonna taste it, man, because you ain't get your whooping out the way. You know, it's better to get it out the way now than to be wanting it later when the Lord done already got wind up, man. That's it.
It's 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life.
Hey, that's the point. We in this war, man. No man that war entangle himself with the affairs of this life. We in war. We behind enemy lines, man. So each day we gotta fight the spiritual demon Satan, who's gonna try us, man.
Yep.
You know, that's another thing, man. Brothers catching hell this week. We gotta learn how to reject those evil spirits within our mind, man. We gotta learn how to anytime Satan wants you, anytime your flesh wanna goes against your spirit, because that's the ultimate war. You know? You your worst enemy, man. Your own self will throw you out the truth, man.
Yep.
That's why you have to lock in and you have to go hard, man. Each day you gotta be man, you gotta be damn near spiritual lock in. You know? Spiritual fasting, praying, making sure that you feeding your mind with what's convenient for you to make it to that next level and upgrade in your character, man. You know? So that way you can be able to withstand the fiery darts of the wicked. What you got, brother?
I got that word soldier from the blue letter Bible. It said outline of biblical usage. It said soldier. It said a champion of the cause of Mashiach Yahweh Shai.
Hey, a champion, man. What Ali quote is, man? I live my life. No, he say, I hate every minute of training. Muhammad Ali said that. He said, I hate every minute of training, but I live the rest of my life a champion. You know. So when you come and serve the Lord, man, you might have people that come up against you, man. You gonna get slandered for His name's sake, man. You know, You're gonna be prosecuted. You're gonna be Satan gonna try you, like Job was tried. You're gonna go through all these obstacle courses, but ultimately, man, it leads to a great reward, man. The crown of eternity. That's it.
Go back to the verse.
Alright.
It said in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier.
That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. But that word chosen again, you know. And the only people that can be chosen is ultimately the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Because a lot of our people right now, they ain't on one accord, man. And they damn sure ain't going through nothing right now. They living it up. They eating pork. They committing iniquity. They adding sin upon sin. But the elect that was already given this knowledge beforehand, hey, that's who the Lord cares about, man. We putting up a fight, man. Get that get that little bit more. What you got out? You know what, man, we're gonna close it out. We're getting ready to close it, man. Give Wisdom of Solomon 3rd chapter. Start at the top.
It said this 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 5. And if a man also strive for the masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
Yeah, except he strive lawfully, except he strive according to what was already written and how it should be performed. You know? Unlawfully will be going through the fucking window of trying to find another back doorway besides going straight in that narrow path, man. You know? You're not gonna have no like I told a woman in London, you're not gonna have no microwavable hell, man. It's not gonna be 10 minutes and then that's it.
Yeah.
You can't expect that, man. Hey, you gotta, this hell that we catch, hey, sometimes it can be for days, it can be for months. Brothers done lost jobs for months. Brothers done been in a situation in hell where, man, it done been a whole year that brothers still dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's all about blessed the man that endured to the end. That's what this all about. Get that Wisdom of Solomon 3rd chapter.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Heavenly Father. You got to keep that in mind, man. Who are the righteous? Those that fear the Lord and keep the commandments. Ultimately, the elect of the nation of Israel. This who the souls of the righteous are, man. Keep going, brother.
Yep. And it says, and there shall no torment touch them.
Keep going.
It says in verse 2, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery.
So in the sight of the unwise, when we catch here, they like, damn, he going through it. You know, they see us. Hey, even on the unwise sense, when they see us with these garments, right, and they see us out here standing out here preaching His word, they think we crazy as hell. We look crazy to these people, and they think that we going through it. They think we a madman. Another word for mad to be crazy. But we're not, man. It said, though we be fools for Yahweh Shai, we are wise in Yahweh Shai. So y'all niggas can stay unwise. You can stay not trying to please the Lord. You can stay in your in la la land, and we're gonna stay in reality, man. Keep going, brother.
Come on. And it says in verse 3, and it says, and their going from us is to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
Right, so even when it comes to the point where we're going to have to resist unto blood for the name of Yahweh Shai. Real quick, get that Luke 21 right quick. I know I said I was going to close out, but I just want to get that little point added. Because that's an important part too. Hey, our lives might be required, man. Get that Luke 21. Is it 19? Or is it, for my name's sake? Yup, Luke 21, verse 12, my brother.
This is Luke chapter 21, verse 12.
Yep.
But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you,
Right.
and persecute you, deliver you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and ruler for my name's sake.
And that's what this all about, man. That's the true persecution. That's where your strength, the trial of man is in his reason. That's what you're going to have to show the Lord that you really about him, man. When your life is on the line. Everybody can say they love the Lord, oh sweet Jesus, but when it's time to give up your life for him, is you gonna actually do it? And that ain't even his name. His name is Yahweh Shai. And he's a dark-skinned man, according to the scriptures, man. So if you don't pretty much wanna die for the name of the true power, Yahweh Shema Shai, and you're a fucking loser, man. You know, and we're winners, Lord willing. Cause man, hey, we ready to die for the Lord, man. We ready to die for his name. Everybody else be dying for bullshit. They say the wicked should, you know, the wicked should suffer straight things, but should not see the wide. The wicked of our people, they're not gonna see the kingdom. They're gonna go through all this shit for evil doing. Let's say better is to suffer for well doing than for evil doing. Right, you still lose, but guess what, man? We get honor. What it say before honor come humility. We're gonna be humiliated. We're gonna be slandered. They're gonna say that we did this and we did that. We said this and we said that. They're gonna do everything, man. But guess what? We're gonna remain. We're gonna in our patience, in patience, we're gonna possess our souls, man. Keep going on that thumb. That's it on that Wisdom of Solomon. You can get 3 and 9 if you want to. You gonna hold that. What time is it? Like I'm going in. How much time we got to start?
Yeah. It says back in Luke chapter 21, verse 13.
Yeah.
And it shall turn to you for a testimony.
Hey, that's what's up. It's to turn to you for a testimony, man. So because you honor the Lord openly, man, when you get into that kingdom and that crown be put on your head, the whole angels and your brethren that was with you in this truth, and Yahweh Shai and the Most High, gonna be fucking smiling at you, man. Oh, great servant, man. You did good, boy. That's my motherfucking dog, boy. You know? That's my dog, like Smokey said on Friday, man. Hey, that's how the Lord gonna be, man. He gonna be happy. You know?
It says, settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer.
Right, so don't be over here thinking about, man, hey, I'm gonna hit the first guard I see in that mall. I'm gonna hit him, I'm gonna slash his neck, you come behind him and take him out. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, sit there and take the hell, man. Don't try to, hey, don't be like, man, oh, I'm gonna tell him I ain't no Israelite. Maybe he won't kill me. Like, no, man. Take it, man. We men. What Ayah said, man. He said something beautiful that never stuck with me, brother. Brother said, you should be head first in that guillotine, man. Chop this motherfucker. I don't need it. I hate my brain anyway. That motherfucker go everywhere but where it need to be at, which is righteousness, man. You know? What did Paul say? The things I want to do, I can't do. You know? So we have to fight to stay righteous, man. That's a fight within itself. So, hey, chop this head off. I don't care, man. It should be a testimony. Keep going, brother.
For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
Keep going.
And ye shall be betrayed, both by parents and brethren, and kinfolks and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Right, so this truth teach you how to have tough skin, man. Because, man, your own family, your wife, your household, your 6-year-old, 7-year-old child, whatever, man. Hey, you got to be prepared for your kids to even go against you, man. Hey, this truth is serious. This ain't no game. Everybody you gonna start to see the spirits for what they really are in the end times, man. But don't be troubled. It's only for your testimony. It's only for you to show forth your faith to the world that, hey, I'm devoted and devoted to Yahweh Shema Shai. Get Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9, and then brother got the closing, and we good.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 9. And it reads, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
Right, and what the truth is, man, that, hey, man, serving Yahweh Shema Shai is the best move I ever made in my life. That's the truth, man. But it say the truth should set thee free. Serving the Lord and fearing him is the best thing I ever did in my life, man. Now I'm free from this bullshit ass world, man, and the frequency of wickedness that's being pushed out here, man. The claws, the jaws of wickedness, man. You got it, brother.
And it says in Wisdom of Solomon 3 and verse 9, finishing up, and it says, and such as be faithful in love.
Right, what is love, brothers?
Keeping of the commandments.
Keeping the commandments, man. You know, fearing the Lord and keeping the commandments. Keep going.
And it says, and such as be faithful in love
Yeah.
shall abide with him.
Uh-huh.
For grace and mercy is to his saints.
There go that mercy again, because then we open up with that mercy. Say, may grace and grace be added unto you. The elect according to the foreknowledge. We opened up with that in Peter's. And now we ending with it like, hey, at the end of the day, the elect is who the Lord cares about, man. That's who his eyes set upon. Say the hands of the righteous. I mean, the righteous are in the hands of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You got it, brother.
Yep. And he says, for grace and mercy is to his saints,
Uh-huh.
and he has cared for his elect.
Grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have cared for his elect, man. Go ahead, close us out, bro.
Con, this is Revelation chapter 3, verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast,
Uh-huh.
that no man take thy crown.
Right. Because only the strong survive, man. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown, man. Your crown is your wisdom, your knowledge. We're going to come into a time where your crown is going to pretty much be tampered with. It's going to be, Satan going to come out to snatch it, man. Through that MOTB, when that pressure be implemented on, when you ain't got no water, no food, when you out here in the wilderness off the grid, hey, man, you going to be tested, man. But, hey, hold that fast which thou hast, because guess what? Only the strong survive, man. And that gift of strength and integrity, all that comes from Yahweh Shai. Having faith and having great strength is a gift. You know? Hey, that's it. Yeah. All right, hey, that's all we have. We're going to turn towards the east, giving all glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to the elders and the apostles teaching us this truth. Peace and blessings to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, hey, shalom.
Shalom.